you're in a situation where you have to do counter to what is in the textbook, let me put it that way, to make sure that you can coast well and land. You know, you might have, I mean, there's an interesting story of a pilot who trained and was very skilled in one of the conditions that led to another plane crashing. And when the engines went off on him in a flight, he was very well equipped to then help the pilot. So we're in a situation where, you know, this is not a textbook situation. Reality is that government is broke. Government doesn't have money for the major ambitions, the major projects that government did. And government now, under the agencies of the time, has to find, and I believe that the average Kenyan will agree with me that, listen, let's squeeze a little so that we can have our lights on. It's better than not squeezing at all and having no light. And that is the situation we're in. It is painful. I said that this is a topic that I am so, you know, I don't know what to say. It's a difficult topic to broker. And I feel the average Ghanaian's situation. But what can I do? Is you said surgical precision. Sometimes you literally have to amputate somebody to save their lives. And in a way, if I'm saying this in a medical way, then we're amputating Ghanaians, you know, available income and what do you call that? Disposable income, so that we can sail and arrive at the shore in one bit. So using surgical precision, we are saving a life by chopping off a little of your disposable income. And I know, and I can say this without a doubt, that clearly, knowing Vice President, he's so pained and sorrowed by the situation, because this is not something that he would have also wished on Ghanaians, I'm very sure. I mean, no government official wishes to burden the average Ghanaian. No government official, myself included. I don't wish to burden. We're supposed to work to relieve people of their plight, of their pain and suffering, but we are in a situation where, for lack of a better word, we took on very bold programs for Ghana, and shall I say that our projections have met reality, and we need to, as it is, and I think that this is reflective in the budget that was read last year, where you could see that Finance Ministry toned down on a lot of capital expenditure, toned down on a lot of bold and audacious, to the extent that last year, besides like the motorway, which we all know we need, besides the, you know, now if you're going to Nsawam, you know, these are things that we all can attest to that are very important for our development in this country. And I believe that considering how audacious we were in the 2021-ish up to date, government and cabinet has been not necessarily lowering their expectation, but being very prudent and measured in taking on, you know, it's almost like me. I mean, I have primaries next week, a week today.
In 8 days.
Today is, today is Friday.
Yes.
So literally a week tomorrow. And people are saying that, oh, where are my promises? Listen, we're trying to manage what we even have to be able to then even promise more, because I am sitting in and I know that we're in a quagmire, we're in a ditch, let me put it that way, to be very simple about it. And we need to manage it and be stable before then we can.
How's it going? I've read a few punches thrown at you.
Oh, you know, the thing is that, admittedly, you cannot take Dr. Kisi out of the second term of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The challenges of the president, the challenges of the government would impact my performance. So I think that, and I plead with my constituents and my, you know, polling station executives that, listen, the president is very well experienced and he has not had it easy. How much more Kwesi Kisi, Kwame Ahe, how much I have, nothing I get. So I'll plead with them to be mindful of the fact that, the nation as a whole has struggled.
I think your opponents are taking undue advantage of that.
Oh, they will. I mean, rightly so. And I mean, that is politics. When you're coming in fresh, you say all kinds of things. And I've learned my lesson. I've come to realize that, not all talk is really as it is. But now I'm a matured, experienced politician. And I believe that with the experience gathered, I stand to do better for my constituency next year if they grant me the opportunity. And largely so, I think that especially now that over 17, 18 experienced politicians are leaving the MPP, is an opportune time to, as it is, allow some of us to go for the second term.
How many other people are contesting you?
I have, it's a one-on-one match.
Oh, it's just a
Just one, yeah, just one person. He came up third.
That's tricky.
The last election.
How many delegates?
1478.
1,478.
Yeah.
1,478 times.
If you give everybody TNT of 100 Ghana,
because the
OSP is doing the free.
Because the special
so I'm in a Ghana situation where you're doing hospital work for free. The thing that should support you is leaking you, and then you also have to find money. But I think our delegates will not vote only on monetary.
Of course.
They'll look at my experience, my ability
and
to
your personal relations,
handle matters.
Be very careful how you call it TNT or otherwise. The special prosecutor may be watching.
Oh, in fact, prosecutor knows me. I ain't got a dime. What's man say? He knows that.
It doesn't matter.
He knows that I don't.
Some of your colleagues have been arrested.
Oh,
for sharing money.
I'm sure you pass this topic. You pass this topic.
Why did you think
I thought you pass it? So I think
I woke up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they give me the opportunity. Yeah.
We wish you the very best.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Randy, a very good morning to your watchers and your listeners once again. Unfortunately, diplomacy is not my strong suit. You know that. Huh? So diplomacy is not my strong suit.
You talk straight. You're a straight talker.
Yes, I'm a straight talker. I like to give it like it is. Doctor,
but from where you come from,
yes, Doctor,
you're trained to speak in a particular way.
You are an honorary citizen of where I come from. So.
No, but and also a more problem.
So for one, speak like an
okay.
I know a more problem of Ghana.
Dr. Unfortunately for you, you are the exception that does not disprove the rule. You are a part of a Sisyphean government. That is Sisyphean. They are hapless. They are useless, utterly clueless. They have lied to Ghanaians. They have come into this country, they have come into government simply to line their pockets with money and things that they have looted from the citizenry of this country. Randy.
Yes.
I've told you about the plaque that is on the Dublin city wall. There's a Latin phrase on it which says obedientia civium orbis felicitas.
Which means?
It means the obedience of citizens produces a happy city. Right? When you people came into government, you told us that you had all the ideas. Dr. Bawumia used to hold seances in every single, from Baden Powell Hall through to Christ the King Hall, with diplomats, John Benjamin, in attendance. Right? The British High Commissioner was your cheerleader. He was your campaign
deputy.
Right? He was at every event. He was even calling NDC officials, including me, to tell us to tamper our language. Yes. Today, this is where you have plunged us. Before I met you people, I didn't know that if you have money in the bank, it's not safe. Before you people came into office, nobody knew that. And Marcos Kukakra, Me engineer. I didn't know that. I have an MBA to boot. I didn't know that. Nobody taught me that if you have money in the bank, it's not safe. Dr. Randiabi, you have a doctorate in business administration. Did you know that? No, you didn't. You see, Kenofuraka coined the term nuisance taxes. That you people stood up and campaigned. Let me give you a list of the taxes you people have introduced since you came into power. Since 2017.
I thought you start that once we've abolished.
No, hold on.
And
please.
then
Doc, you see, you're a nice person.
Oh,
Today, I would have preferred Sly sitting here, but it's okay.
I'll be quiet.
3% VAT flat rate, 5% increase in VAT, 25% increase in corporate tax, 2% increase in special import levy, 1% COVID levy, plus 3% VAT, which is in essence 4%, 1% COVID levy on the COVID levy. You are the only people who can put a tax on tax, right? 5% fiscal stabilization levy, 5% financial sector cleanup recovery levy, 1% e-levy, 20% levy on a liter of petrol, 10% Bola levy, the Bola levy that ended up in the minister's house, 18% levy on LPG, 22.5% increase in VAT. And effectively, it was a 4% increase, 30% increase in energy sector levy, ESLA, which levy you have collateralized. So when we pay the levy, it actually ends up in a black hole. 11% increase in special petroleum tax, 200% increase in boss margin, 40% increase in price stabilization and recovery levy, 25% increase in... Randy, how am I doing?
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. So on that note, I'll stop. But the next time I come, I will continue because the rest I haven't said is more than what I've said. I mean, to make matters worse, you people have put tax on acquisition. Who does that?
Why are you so interested in this acquisition?
Randy, the small revenue, we have moved through all the changing scenes of the Kufuor's administration. We have moved from drinking EXO, now we have gone through single money, now we are at acquisition. You have put tax on acquisition. So the small revenue that we will go home and go and drink some small acquisition, that we will drink, you have put tax on it.
Drink water. There's no tax on water.
Water doesn't
People don't drink.
You see?
That one is a health tax.
You people call something, what do you call it? Nuisance taxes. You were holding leaflets around in traffic. Kenufreata and Co were in the lead. You were part of it. You were running around holding leaflets. You were giving the NDC nuisance taxes. What are you doing? Today, you have put taxes, you have introduced VAT on electricity. Randy, something interesting happened to me during the holidays. On the 27th of December, I bought 500 cedis worth of electricity. And then I traveled on the 31st, right? When I came back, my lights were off. I came back on the 4th.
And maybe you left some gadgets.
No, I didn't leave anything. Let me tell you what happens. They assume that you consume a certain amount of kilowatts a day. So if you conduct an experiment, turn off everything in your house and leave. When you come back, your electricity will be off. Because they take it anyway.
That's strange.
Yes, it's not strange. That's what's happening. With the electricity rates, there's something called service tax.
Service charge, yeah.
Which they increase willy-nilly at any time.
Administratively.
Right. Now, with this new VAT, the people who absorbed the citizenry of paying that VAT on electricity domestically knew and assumed that as a domestic citizen, as a private citizen, you do not have the wherewithal to net those taxes, your input tax and your output tax, net it up and claim that difference back. So there's no VAT on it.
In fact, for those who do not know, anybody who consumes more than 30 Ghana cedis a month is in the net.
Yes. So, Randy,
it's only those who consume 30 cedis and less who are lifeline. Anybody who consumes more than 30 cedis is not a lifeline consumer.
So, Randy,
a month, not a week.
So, Randy, what they have done,
so you must be consuming 7 cedis, 50 pesos or less a week.
It's effectively, if you bought 10 days worth of electricity and that was enough for you, it is now 7.8 days. effectively, plus the differential in VAT. So the next time they increase it, you have 78% of that 7.8 days. So your graph, when it comes to electricity charges, is going to go like this, like a log graph. Very soon, you'll be approaching zero. You people are the epitome of chicanery. You came into power to deceive us. Some of us told Ghanaians that the Kufuado and the gang of Bacadis and brigands who follow him will ruin us. They didn't listen. They said,
but are you not facing reality? I mean, COVID ravaged the entire globe. Ghana was affected.
You want me to go there?
Just hold on. Ghana was affected. We all know our economic performance. Now we are in post-recovery mode. Things can't be as they were.
Randy,
there are bills to be paid. We've declared bankruptcy because we can't pay our bills.
Randy,
something must give.
COVID was rather an opportunity for us to do better.
Why?
With all the inflows that came in, some 33 plus billion cedis we got during the COVID period, which we wouldn't have got. The government, Dr. Dumaku Kisi and his people, his gang, they distributed it to party supporters.
How?
Oh, why? You heard Madam Felicia Tete of Sagnarigu narrating how she was giving 150.
That's a fraction.
Wait. But others have said same. There's another MPP commentator who comes on Metro TV in the mornings, on Monday mornings, who said she was giving 50,000. So
you didn't pay electricity and water bill for some months.
So they told us that we will not pay, and then later on, Kojo Ponkuma told us that we have to pay what they said we wouldn't pay because it wasn't actually free. That is what Kojo Ponkuma said. So we have not been given anything for free. It was like basically trying to catch a crab. You dangle something and went before the crab, and when after you catch a crab, you pull it and you put it in soup. That is what they've done to us. Okay? They have manifestly impoverished all of us to the extent that we are in a situation where today the former Chief Justice of this country takes a chair and goes to sit at the Ministry of
to pick it
and ask for pensions for her colleagues. Randy, happy birthday. You are now on the 5th floor. You know what is going to happen to you? Dr. Admaku Kisi is here. As you go along, you are a man of Negroid origin, right?
Yes.
That's your genotype.
Yes.
So chances are you are going to get hypertension. If you're not lucky, you may become diabetic. If you're not lucky, you may get cholesterol. It's repeated across. Dr. Adumaku Kiti, who can tell me if I'm wrong. So if you had put money away for that pension so that you can use it to attend to your later life, today Kenofuyata tells you that you get the money when you are 87. When the life expectancy of the Ghanaian man is 62 years old. Okay? Today, all our pensions are gone.
No.
Well, Randy,
pensions haven't been touched.
Randy, they are essentially gone because if you put money away in this country, how much is pension? People have made their own
investments made by pensioners, not pensions. Yeah.
Randy, if you're a pensioner and you've made an investment, it is a pension. The idea of pension is to go and sit at home.
True.
And once you are not doing anything, some inflows will come. That money, you will get it.
What I decided to do so that I'm not a burden on society, on my country, on anybody. And I've said it on this show, anytime I see the old folks picketing, is that for people who were responsible enough to set aside something so that when they go on pension, they will not be a burden. These are not people picketing and begging government to come to their aid. These are people who were responsible enough to set stuff aside. And yet, that's the spectacle that we created under the guise of sound economic management. I mean, tragic.
Randy, many of those people have lost their pensions. But guess what? A lot of those pensions went to a company belonging to the finance minister. who is now telling those pensioners that they should stop harassing his workers. He has written a letter and says,
not him, the company.
Oh, him. He owns the company.
No, the company.
He owns the company. Why? They didn't show the letter to him before he went out.
It's possible.
It's not possible.
They
show the company.
He has too much to worry about.
With Dr. Abdumaku Kisi makes the point that we live through revenue and loans. He and his former deputy Charles Eduboahene were also collecting loans on our behalf and taking commissions. So
their companies were working for
They have not done badly at all. Out of all these dross that has gone on, they haven't done badly. They have taken, and by his own admission in Parliament, his company took over 150 million cedis. Now, if I have taken 150 million cedis out of this economic climate, I will sit down and every time you say it, I will tell you, let's pray, which is what he does. Because I have taken a commission of the loans I gave you. Juxtapose this back to 2016. If you people had found out that Setekwe and Atufosin had companies which were taking commissions of the loans we were collecting, what would you have said? Tell us. So, as far as we are concerned, in this country, you people absolutely need to go. We have heard the president saying that he took his eye off a certain constituency because his MP lost, Atukujo lost. In the last election...
We'll look at that issue.
Okay, we'll get there. In the last election, people died as a result of your an insatiable quest to win at all costs.
False.
Up to today, nobody has said anything.
False.
But the president is rather asking people to congratulate him. Congratulate you for what? After what you have done to us in this country, what should we congratulate you for? What you need to do is to go. There is absolutely no nothing that stopped this president and his vice president Timothy. Timothy. Dr. Baumia, at one point in his life was called Timothy. At one point he was a boys' brigade. At some time in his life he was a Christian. The man believes in absolutely nothing. There's nothing that stops the two of you from going to Parliament and telling them that you want to leave now. Because given what you have done in 7+ years, you should go now. Randy, we are suffering. Randy, listen. I said, I am talking painfully because you have sat here and you have been my friend for a very long time. You have sat here for 20 years. Am I lying?
22.
22. When you were starting this program, not many people gave you much chance of it even lasting a year. Yeah. You and I are very good friends. I know the challenges you went through. Yeah. So, throughout all this time, Randy, you have put money aside. You have put it in a bank, in treasury bills. And the reason why we put the money in a bank is that you have a call option on it. Your money is losing value. You go to the bank, give me my money, they tell you we can't give it to you. Because Ken Oforiatta has given an order that we shouldn't pay anybody money. Randy, so your 20 years, gone. Whistle down the wind. And then you go home, and then you have to go and face Madam. And the rest of your family. And I also know that you also happen to be the prominent person in your family. You have to feed everybody. Those people.
There are many prominent
people. Those people that you have to take care of in your family.
Yes.
Do their lifestyle take a back seat because you've lost your pensions? Does anything change? Your children's school fees? Yeah. Does it change? Does the school accept that you have lost all your savings?
No.
So these people must absolutely exit. Ken Oforiatta should have left the scene by now. Even Atacha is saying it. He's not going anywhere because the president has told us that when he was looking for money to become president, Ken Oforiatta looked for money for him. So he must stay. But his own first cousin, you see, right now the hen battery syndrome is working. When you put chickens in a battery and they finish pecking all the food, they start pecking each other. Atacha said Ken Oforiatta should go. The MPs, Adumaku Kisi and Co, they said he should go. And what did the president do? He went to talk to a certain chief.
They've changed their minds.
Because he went to talk to a certain chief.
Okay.
My former colleague,
let me
I said, My former colleague, no, don't stop me. Give me
We'll
one minute.
Let me stop you.
Let me stop.
Just go on break.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
My former colleague, lawyer, MP for
Which one?
Oh, my prisons.
Free zones.
Michael Quay?
No. Oh, the MP
The one before.
for
Andy,
yes,
Appiah
Andy
Appiah
Akubi,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
told us he was the rebel leader. He told us that they've stepped off because the president has spoken to a certain chief to stop them.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's hold on here. Doc, because you have to leave us, let me just give you a final
He's going
word.
to give me a monologue. Thank you.
Well, I think that any demands for government change would be appropriate if the alternative was good. I think that and pray that Ghanaians would see the benefits of continuity, which Ghana has lacked for a long time. And I believe that if government continues, it really helps the nation more so in terms of a smoother transition, and then also the fact that there are many unfinished projects under the MPP government, and I believe that if Ghanaians would afford us for once in our lifetime the opportunity to, go through the next term with our vice president, a lot of things will be different. And I firmly believe that the cabinet of Dr. Bawumia is not going to be the same cabinet as Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And based on that, their delivery will be different. And I believe that the tenets by which the vice president will run this country will be much, much sound and will put us, in a far better shape than we are now, barring unforeseen circumstances, which that one, we never knew COVID was going to hoodwink us. So I would plead with Ghanaians. There's more to our vice president that we haven't seen. There's more to the MPP that we are begging for, let me say, another chance to run this country and to complete what we've started. Especially, I want to see all the Agenda 111s completed and handed over to the various districts who need health care services. I also think that when we truncate governance, it actually has adverse impact on the country. And I would plead with Ghanaians at this point. I think that there's one opportune moment to just give it a try and have government continue and let's correct our wrongs. Because I think as it stands now, some of the mistakes that were made, we've seen it more clearly, and we have admitted that we're not in normal times, and we're ready to make the amendments.
Assuming that you convince me, because you are very, very, you are my friend. You know you and I are friends.
Yes.
So you tried to convince me.
Yes.
And I said, okay, Doc, I accept what you are saying. But Doc, why are you building a $250 million headquarters for Bank of Ghana, when that money can go and do the things you are talking about? Why have we spent money on the National Cathedral? President Akufo-Addo promised God and failed. Who does that? You have left a hole in the ground. Even the secretariat. Even the secretariat of the National Cathedral, the person who mans the secretariat has two names. So if God is coming to inspect the National Cathedral, how is he going to call him? The person who mans
before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you.
Yes.
So God
Jeremiah.
will call you by
God will recognize
Jeremiah.
So in conclusion,
by the name he gave.
just so I can exit, I believe that Ghana stands a stronger, better chance with the MPP. The MPP government, though we're having challenges, still stands out to be taller and I think better. As for the JMs, we've seen what he has, and clearly another 4 years of JM will not be able to, make amends.
But another 4 years of MPP will make amends.
Under the leadership of Nanado, we've seen what we've done, and I believe that under the leadership of His Excellency Mahmoud Bawumia, things will be far different. His cabinet will be different. Trust me.
Dr. Jumakuki.
Trust me.
What you have done absolutely nothing. You have done apparently nothing.
It's okay.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
You have done
it's okay.
So
Doc,
apart from impoverishing
Oh,
Randy.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
It's
okay.
Hello, Bojidi.
Bojidi.
So Doc, I'm not sure that we're going to see you again before the primaries.
Yes.
And so we wish you the very best. Yes.
Yes, I wish you the very best.
You're obviously not a neophyte, so you know what the things that you must do.
You are an exception that does not necessarily disprove the rule. Unfortunately, you belong to a party and a government.
So we wish you the very best, Doc.
Brigands, buccaneers, highway robbers.
We hope that you come out successful next Saturday.
Right?
Thank
you have usurped everything. You have usurped everything we hold dear in this country. But good luck anyway.
MTN.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ampedu.
Good afternoon, Mr. Saru.
How is business doing?
My business is collapsing.
Why is your business collapsing?
I sold my products and services to my clients on credit, and my debtors are not paying their debts.
Have you heard of Rosic Consult Limited, a debt recovery company operating in all the 16 regions of Ghana?
Not at all.
Mr. Ampedu, all you need to do is to contact them on their customer service line. I recommend Rosic Consult Limited, a debt recovery company to financial institutions, businessmen and businesswomen, other companies, and also individuals. Rosic Consult has 98.4% debt recovery rate. We have professional debt recovery managers. You are assured of swift debt recovery. No recovery, no commission. For Rosic Consult Limited, no more write-offs. And we pre-finance the recovery ourselves.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kelkit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kelkits. Happy smile.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor, they say. But as humans, aging and physical infirmity stands our way of enjoying our mansions and homes. It often becomes challenging, if not impossible, to use our stairways day in, day out. With portable American pneumatic vacuum elevators, PVs, you are assured of unlimited enjoyment of your mansions and homes. It's a self-supported elevator for vertical movement of humans and goods at homes and offices. The original comes in 3 custom-made models with wheelchair accessibility. Call it luxury, but it's a necessary imperative for vertical mobility. Do not let aging or infirmity limit you. Get one for your easy vertical mobility at home. It's affordable and can be installed in just 3 days without modification to your existing building. It's however easier to incorporate it at the construction stage. We also have traditional Fuji elevators and escalators for your high-rise buildings and malls. Visit Lifts and Elevators Company Limited at Sakumono for your elevators nationwide. For free consultation to call or WhatsApp us on 0200-535-515. Lifts and Elevators, the elevator people.
For over 20 years of serving the world with herbal and alternative medicine, we've been successful in treating complicated medical conditions with a perfect combination of herbal and alternative methods of treatments like homeopathy, naturopathy, reflexology, and many more. We deliver excellent and effective service to people from all walks of life through scientific and traditional means. We have a well-equipped laboratory with advanced diagnostic and treatment devices to help detect your illness so we know the right medication to be given. At Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital, we are proud manufacturers of our own herbal medication. Our zeal and passion to save lives with our patients at heart and outstanding achievements since 1996 has won us several awards. That is why we say, go herbal, go Amen. We are located everywhere in all the regions. Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. Allahu Shafi, God is the He.
Star Assurance, your solid partner.
We are back bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
These adverts have been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Stadium feeling. Everything 12 January. I confirm say about AFCON every year. My AFCON and Soja call. I won't feel Hisense TV, AFCON TV, and a sound system. Yatisu say who? A Hisense AFCON double promo. The best of AFCON beer. Style of AFCON beer. Can clear our Hisense and the AFCON TV so. Sadonga Yedida. Nasa commentary no so chagua. Tell clear our Hisense sound system so. Bora Hisense showroom bia. Na ube say atete TV any sound system so. Esan AFCON ninti. Sa uto ade our Hisense ya. Wasumu Jones Hisense nko na ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Sa AFCON radio. Yama ni je no anya double. If you say Hisense mo homa mo. Hisense. Ya de bona to football. Esan football ninti.
Have you been to Aqua Safari lately? Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resort. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles to Aqua Safari and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Experience horseback riding, tennis, and some golfing amongst a host of other activities. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the Volta River, the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, local and exotic birds, while you pet and feed them. You can have this large space for your conferences, corporate retreats, and so many activities as part of the package. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin. We had an amazing experience and I can't wait to return for more.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Right, welcome back to the show. If you just joined us, this is Good Morning Ghana live on Metro TV. And with me on the show, I still have Kojo Chumbuafo. Dr. Admaku Kisi has had to leave us for an official function, but we have barely 10 minutes to go. But what does wealth mean to you? Do you want to live like a tycoon? Remember, I was got the Mola, got the power. Ghana's newest lottery game draws live on Adom TV at 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. daily. Now pick up your phones, tablets, and computers and download the Gamepack Games app on Play Store. You can also play on the website at www.gamepackgames.com or by dialing *946# on all networks. Just choose 4 numbers from 0 to 9. It's easy to play and easy to win. Charlie, make we play this game and make some mola. Nobody beats our odds in Ghana. Gamepack Games, more mola, more power. This game is regulated by a National Lottery Authority and is not for persons under the age of 18. Play responsibly. And Ayasoko, Betway's cash out just got way better. The enhanced early, partial, and auto cash out feature lets you cash your bets out early, cash out a portion of your ongoing bets, or even set your bets to cash out automatically. All this is to give you way more control over every thrilling bet you place. Sign up today at betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. This is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana, and it's not for persons under the age of 18. Betway gets way more. And the natural absorptive property of charcoal helps to remove the bacteria that produces bad breath in the mouth, hence giving you a fresh breath. Kel Charcoal toothpaste has been formulated and produced under strict hygienic conditions with all the necessary production protocols and has been approved by the Food and Drugs Authority. Constant use of Kel Charcoal toothpaste gives you a good fresh breath, whiter teeth, reduces dental plaque, makes the gum healthy and strong, prevents cavity, abscess, stomach, hangover, and so on. Kel Charcoal toothpaste is recommended for adults and children from 6 years. Kel Charcoal toothpaste for white teeth and fresh breath all day long. And this is another quality product from Samara Company Limited. Kel Charcoal toothpaste 286 and 0507878668. Terms and conditions apply. And if you want to live up the hill, Kingdom Home Real Estate provides quality but affordable housing facilities for sale. Their facilities are located at a serene environment of Equiapime, Kropo, and Ebri with the best weather conditions. They're just 30 minutes drive from Accra and provide a modern touch of comfort. They provide high standard security service plus CCTV, standby generators, constant water supply, and electricity. And they are surrounded by lovely tourist sites such as the Ebri Botanical Garden, Boti Falls, Safari Valley Resort, etc. All you need to do is to pay 70% upfront and spread the remaining 30% over a 2-year period with no interest payments at all. You can locate the Ebri properties close to Ebri Girls School and the Kropon properties right after Latte Junction. You can reach them on 0559 761144 or 0555 621 611. You can visit the website at www.kingdomhomerealestate.com. And also you can check out their Facebook page. Now, Kojo, we need to go, but there's an issue which is on quite a number of the front pages in what started off as a revival of the issue of Professor Mills's autopsy report. The president's comments on that day is really now assumed the front burner. If you look at the inside, it says deliberate plot to deny Konfi development by removal of ex-minister Opoku Ajiman Blast Akufo-Addo says blaming voters as excuses for lack of development regrettable. And you would see, I saw 2 other front pages. Mahama jabs Akufo-Addo by his neglect of a Konfi comment. And there is also one attributed to also Mahama. Daily Post says Mahama rebukes Akufo-Addo over reckless and careless Konfi comment. And there's one also says Akufo-Addo's Konfi comment unfortunate, contradicts presidential oath. So what really did he say? And are these criticisms justifiable? Let's watch the video of what actually transpired.
Na feel so no. Kofi ono. I mean, ye sha say about kakra. Atokujo. No, yeah, MP or the man be a minister, or be a deputy minister. They need to say when you say and Namsons or also be shall say BB Amamo a Kufi. Na actually election for by a year no free hall. Then you know can't be like a crammy academy, Miss Me, Menica Crass of Freedoms. Man can't cry there. Yes, so mobile, Matidia Moka. Yeah, I feel so. Something I feel as I say. The work could see a fee, maybe a very dear. Now, all the other so much. What's it?
All right, so that was the comment that has egged a lot of people. People even draw parallels with the comments on the flooding in the Volta region and all that. Can't the president crack a joke?
That's not a joke.
I mean, say something in jest, have a sense of humor.
Do you call that a sense of humor?
Maybe it was just.
Do you remember when President Mahama made the dead good comment?
Yes.
What did the MPP do with it? Didn't they come on your program and stick their tongues out and make the sign of what you played? Mustafa Hamid, who claimed that wallahi, this country needed rescue, and clearly he has rescued himself. The reason why he made that comment was because of President Mahama's dead good comment.
So what did the president say wrong? He says that you are an MP. I made him a minister to facilitate and lobby for projects and development for the place. You decided to replace him by virtue of the fact that you no longer then had a minister from the place. I took my eyes off the place a bit. Of course, there was nobody to nudge the president any longer.
You are a PR person. Maybe the president should have seen you, paid you some of the money that they have hidden under their beds, so that you clean up the contract. You clean up.
We have no evidence that the president has hidden money.
Didn't you see it in Sisi Adaba's house?
But that's not the president.
No, I'm saying that I'm addressing them as a collective. Randy, 33 MPs lost election in the last election.
True.
By extension, the president has neglected 33 constituencies simply because they voted his people out. We have a representative democracy in this country. We are allowed to vote who we want into power. If we vote for people from naked I come, naked I go party, this president has absolutely no business telling us that he has neglected development in a constituency because you have voted out a moribund representative from that constituency. And he completed that unfortunate sequence of his diction with that sardonic laugh, the same way he completed the other Ibidai comments. So this is no news. It is no news. When a dog bites a man, it's no news. When a man bites a dog, that's the news. What the president engages in, the vindictive politics that he has brought to our body politic in this country, is no news. You and I both know. You, Randy, you used to, I hate to use you as an example, you used to know that man very well. Call him today and see whether you pick up. I mean, do you remember when he had a press conference of sorts and accused Kwesi Pratt of trying to overthrow his government? Do you remember that? You see, some people don't know the history. It is not.
The president is in school. Anytime we have a good conversation,
Randy,
it's fine. Yeah.
Randy, it is not a joke. Sometimes out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It is in his subconscious. He has said it. And he said, Ukrainian. You see, you listen to the whole thing. He said, Ukrainian. He's out. He's telling you what is in his subconscious. And as a politician, I am taking what he said to the hills and I am running with it. Because I am saying that by inference, 33 constituencies in this country have been lacking development because they have voted out the president. They voted out the representative in parliament. You also recall that in this country we say that the presidency, the vote for the presidency, Ghana is regarded as a single constituency. So you are the president of all of Ghana, not the president of Chebi, Apapemu, Kwabi, Eshiemu, and Apejadanshi. Right? Where, and if that is the reason why the asphalt in those places is as high as your head, then we have a problem. Okay? We, in this country, we accept that we have a democracy which is an aggregational democracy, which is an aggregate of who got more than everybody else. So if President Akufo-Addo is trying to tell us that everybody should vote for him, then he should abolish the constitution as we have it and declare himself president for life, so that everybody can vote for him. And if we don't vote for him, he just manipulates it anyway, because he's done enough of it so far. Right? What he said was inexcusable. It was unconscionable. The people who manage him should tell him what you said was wrong. And if he can apologize to the people of Ghana for saying what he said, he should. But I'm not expecting it. What we want him to do is to go. He has sat around.
He has a mandate.
He has sat around for too long.
He has a mandate to the seat of general.
Randy, let me quote Oliver Cromwell in 1653. You have sat around for too long for any good, purported good you have done. For God's sake, just go. Go. The time will come, go. Okay. Let us have some peace.
All right. Okay. So today is the birthday of Juanita Inshira. You are 12 today. So happy birthday to you. Happy 12th birthday to you, Juanita Inshira. And she's the daughter of Mago, a member of the National Executive Council of the NDC. So happy 12th birthday to you, Juanita Inshira. And Kojo, we'll leave it here for today.
Yeah, Randy, before we go, Randy, congratulations to you on your birthday. Also, congratulations on your book.
Yeah.
I wish
I'm not yet done. I'm just about finishing.
So it's coming out. I wish young people emulate people like you, how to pull yourselves up by the bootstraps through adversity, instead of idolizing people with their trousers around their waist.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So that'll be for the morning. Up next, GMG Trends.
Pascal is showing his boss the efficient new technology they've installed. She is pleased, but now she's asking, why is that still there? Pascal explains that he hired a security goat to protect the data shed. The boss is not so pleased anymore. If you haven't upgraded to cloud storage yet, it's time to get business done better with MTN Business.
To help meet your printing as a solution.
Right, welcome back to the show. If you just joined us, this is Good Morning Ghana live on Metro TV. And time to check out what is trending on social media with Desi, the star boy.
Dog.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm sure Black Stars.
Oh, hey. Remember, I slept out to 1
a.m. Why?
Because my dream was sad, dog.
Why?
I don't know. My heart today, the thing inside, I don't feel bad. I just flip my phone. I go Twitter. I go read it. I go watch highlights. I'll come back. See, yesterday we watched it in the newsroom, and I was connecting to the source, as Mickey would say.
You were here that late?
Yes. Almost most of us here. We watched the game here. We had a little, watch party here. And the thing enter me.
Kafra.
Enter me. Enter me.
Kafra.
And then many soon nice.
Monday you be smiling. Monday you smile. You smile on Monday.
Monday too late there.
Oh, Monday you
smile.
Because
I say calculator price go high.
You be happy, eh?
Because we'll go find calculator and do some punches.
Right. This is what you need, a scientific one.
Today I was bringing a calculator and the Bible, so that they say the two.
But you have both on your phone.
But this after the fiscal and in the hold. So the two, when they come together, it's a powerful source. Because at this point, that is what we need.
But we have to get a very big one. The big one. You remember the Nana Akufo-Addo one? The one I used to hold before he won the election. A big one.
The source one, the National Cathedral.
Eh? Oh, he has stopped holding it. That's for opposition.
Okay. And Dr. Bobia has a calculator.
True.
True. Ghana Black Stars. So yesterday, we drew 2-2 with Egypt. I know most of you were not happy with that, where the energy levels was going to, and all the individual errors that occurred in the game. A lot of people are sharing their thoughts. So let's read some of the comments, and then I'll show you someone's grandmother who is not happy with the team at all. So let's read the comments. This one says that honestly, Black Stars matches are no longer for the faint-hearted. They would have you on the edge of your seat throughout the match, and that's how I was feeling the whole time. And this one says Black Stars always does this to us. We always have to support them and other teams to qualify. Charlie. Aliza says that can't sleep in pool. Woke up screaming, "Hey!" Ghana Black Stars shocked me. Hey, with the laughing emojis. And there you have it. The calculation has started.
Which one is it?
The calculation. I think it's a little bit small on the piece. So
is it add mass or what?
Someone said it has moved from core mass to elective mass because maybe I don't know yet. The person did the table and did the permutations and how Ghana could qualify. Okay. So this is where we need Dr. Bamia's calculator to calculate. If you know fit, then go ahead for it. And then go do group work. Then go try to sort them out and see if we can. But we hope that today's game between Cape Verde and Mozambique will be in our favor, whichever way it comes out. This one says, from henceforth, whatever Ghana is in a tournament and Kudus is playing, we should call them Black Star because it's the only player playing. Thank you. That's a guess, and they said SL right in that. So, Doc, yesterday, what was saying?
Well, avoidable errors.
Yeah,
avoidable errors that denied us a victory.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have won the game.
Yeah.
Especially when Salah's exit meant that the threat levels of Egypt were lower than. And I also think that starting Salis and Ashimeru was a good decision.
It was a good one.
But unfortunately, we drew the game ourselves. I'm just hoping that we would be able to do much better on Monday. And get a victory on Monday and see how the the stats play out.
The stats will play out. Yeah. Hey, but yesterday Nigerian people get us. Hey, Twitter, the way they used us.
But they played very well.
Yeah, beating the host nation Cote d'Ivoire.
They played very well.
And then so 2-2. But grandma is not happy. Look, grandma is not happy at all. Let's watch grandma.
To the Egypt goaler. I'm here for now. I'm no ball there. I don't damn it. If I walk on there, boom, if I from Washington, I'm a small I'm a passport, and it doesn't work. If I walk on there, to the Egypt goaler. I'm here for now. I'm
Grandma vex. Grandma vex.
She's remembering the great Adodamiti.
Yeah, because I heard that name there, and a lot of people were writing that it was one of the great defenders back in the 60s.
You should ask your dad, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a small pass. Gile, trouble.
Gile means beating.
Hey, bosim. Bosim.
Shibolem.
Shibboleth, touch it, pass, small, hey, I go. But Patrick said, but body zero. Oh, yeah, touch it, but I look, I tried. Grandma vex. I see that in her youthful days, she probably would be like
a football fanatic.
Yeah, great one. Because the way she threw in leg and things. I'm sure there are a lot of grandparents who are just. Hey, Shibdila is still waiting for your tumor.
Shibdila?
He's waiting for the tumor.
I'm sure that his focus is on the days Kente. That's his target.
But what a player could do since talk.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's great. He's a good player. He has a potential. Yeah. But I think that we also ought to be careful. Soccer is a team sport.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so he made a lot of difference. His inclusion obviously made a lot of difference. I mean, when he's in our team, our threat levels go notches up. Yeah. So there's no doubt you can't, you cannot ignore what he brings to the team.
Okay.
But of course, soccer is not an individual sport, although individuals can make a difference.
Yeah. All right, so yesterday was a double sadness thing for us as just around the game ended, news broke out that Ghanaian actor Vincent Macaulay had passed on, for Things We Do for Love.
I saw it's true.
Yeah.
I saw a comment, I think it's Kofi Ocho.
Yeah, Kodi posted that and later.
Yeah, but it wasn't conclusive, so I didn't really know what.
Yeah.
Oh. So what happened? Accident?
No, I understand that he's not been well for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our very own Shadrach is close to Jackie and the rest of the actors, so he inquired and
Shadrach, yeah.
Shadrach, Odamia Jari.
He's Shadrach.
He's Shadrach, yeah. Oh. I didn't get that. Shadrach. So he's passed. I've met him a number of times. Interviewed a number of times at movie premieres, especially YOLO, that I've covered a lot of times, and it's sad. Someone brought back his ad.
He made a crossover into 2024.
Yeah.
And lasted 18 days.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so Vincent Macaulay, a lot of people remember him for that.
To his family.
Yeah. For that, what was that? It was that advert that it was a bunny. The Satanam from Yakra.
Okay. So you're done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the weekend is here.
Yes.
And we're going for the weekend. And You know, I saw a video, a priest, you know, yes, who was actually telling his congregation how he was able to, you know, happy himself, as they say.
Wow.
Yeah, he's able to happy himself.
A priest?
A priest, yes, yes. A church.
Happy
you
himself.
Know, yeah, he's able to happy himself. And
I thought I was joining the Bible.
Yes. And we'd like to share it with our viewers as something for the weekend.
Body to make me happy. I happy myself. Oh, after mass, I don't want anybody to congratulate me. When I enter my room and I take my bottle of club, I open it into the glass. Oh, listen. I use the glass to hit the bottle. I say cheers. I cheer myself. I'm not waiting for anybody to cheer me up because I know who I am. I know that I am a seed. Body to make me happy. I happy myself. Oh, after mass, I don't want anybody to congratulate me. When I enter my room and I take my bottle of club, I open it into the glass. Oh, listen. I use the glass to hit the bottle. I say cheers. I cheer myself. I'm not waiting for anybody to cheer me up.
You know, for a moment I thought I was going to say, yeah, man, can you.
Cheers. Also, happy yourself.
Happy yourself. Cheers. A priest. Yes. Oh, you don't get a wife.
Huh?
In this priest, they don't have wife.
Catholic.
Oh, so you don't get a wife. I now understand him. So, before they tell they go,
he doesn't need anybody to congratulate him after mass. He goes to his room, opens his fridge, takes out his beer, he pours it, he takes the glass, here's the bottle, and he cheers. Bang.
Now I know. Yeah.
Happy yourself.
You know what? For the weekend, the message is happy yourself. Happy yourself.
He doesn't have to go all the way to Kumasi to happy himself. So that's it. So, what are you doing this weekend?
Wow.
What is wow? What is wow?
That was it.
What is wow?
Oh, that people travel to happy themselves. Yeah.
Any MCing this weekend?
No. I did a wedding last week. This weekend, I'm just going to be home. My brother, blasters at Titimen,
so you'll be happy yourself in your room?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So enjoy your happy yourself moment. And, I'll see you next week.
Yes.
All right. So up next is Metro Sports. They are now, you know, panditry. How do they call it? There's an expression for it. Hindsight analysis. They say it's the easiest job in the world. Hindsight analysis. He should have done this, and he should have done this, and he should have done this, and he should have done that. I'm sure that's what they're going to do.
With the car here, plenty.
Hindsight analysis.
Oh, okay.
Up next, Metro Sports.
I'm one of a fray. Hey! No, yes, I'm one of a fray. Yes, I'm one of a fray.
Want to tune to my own fair Ghana tradition and Kora Abidjan. Now I'm back with the empty-handed. Grand finale, Kura, and I say, grand finale, normally empty-handed by people so myself. To my mind. Where you woman told. Master, no plan, I'm got away, woman talk. On my own, at the Mamuka. I'm moving to my mind. What be any water to money back? You're back to my. You pick up outside the empty-handed.